أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد. We begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, bearing witness and testifying that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah and Him alone, and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the final messenger and his servant, his slave that he sent to whole of mankind to guide the people from the darknesses of worshipping the creation to the worship of Allah and Allah alone. So today we stand before you with a very interesting subject that will benefit myself personally, and me and my brother here, and to all of you at large. We will talk about why Muslims have this confidence in the book called the Quran. Why do we have certainty that the Quran is indeed from Allah? So in a series of lectures that in the future that we will talk about why the Quran gives us certainty that it is from Allah, today we will focus on how the Quran came to us, how the Quran was transmitted, collected and preserved for posterity. Because it is no other book on the face of the earth that can make a claim being a revelation that has been preserved meticulously. So the Quran itself tells us about its preservation. And why so? Because the Prophet ﷺ was sent as the final messenger. After him there will be no other prophet. There will be no other messenger. So the book that was sent is the final book. So it makes sense the final book needs to be preserved from corruption and adulteration, from changes. So the Quran says, Allah tells us in the Quran that إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ, that Allah has revealed the reminder and He has taken Himself the task of preserving it. So we will talk about several steps of preservation of the Quran. Those of you who don't know, the Quran is not something that people wrote much later about what the Prophet said, what the Prophet did. It's like some other religions. You know, religion like Judaism or Christianity, we are familiar with the concept that there was a prophet. He received revelation. And then people wrote about this revelation. Like take the example of Jesus Christ. Did He give a written book to the people? Go and read, memorize, learn, teach. No such thing. After His demise from this earth, or departure from this earth, people wrote about Him. And they said, this is what Christ said, did, and so on. And that became the Gospels. But unlike these, Quran is totally different. Quran is a revelation that was given to the Prophet from Allah through the angel Gabriel. Allah tells us in the Quran, وَإِنَّهُ لَتَنزِيلُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ نَزَلَ بِهِ الرُّوحُ الْأَمِينُ عَلَى قَلْبِكَ لِتَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُنذِرِينَ. Certainly this is a revelation from the Lord of all the worlds, revealed through the angel Gabriel, who is called the trustworthy spirit, to the heart, onto the heart of the Prophet, so that he can be the one to remind people among the warners. So Allah tells us this is a Quran that was transmitted from Allah through angel Gabriel, Jibreel alayhi salam, through the heart of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So when the Quran was revealed to the Prophet, do you know what he used to do? He used to make haste, say, repeat it, say it, memorize it, so that he doesn't forget. Quran alludes to this fact. And the Quran also talks about this. I'll come to this in a minute. But was the Quran revealed, all of it, at once? It was revealed in piecemeal. Allah tells us why. وَقُرْآنًا فَرَقْنَاهُ لِتَقْرَأَهُ عَلَى النَّاسِ عَلَى مُكْثٍ وَنَزَّلْنَاهُ تَنزِيلًا. And it is Quran which we have divided in parts. Allah tells us, He has divided the Quran in parts in order that the Prophet may recite to mankind at intervals. And surely Allah has revealed it in stages. وقال الذين كفروا لولا نزل عليه القرآن جملة واحدة.
I'm not being rude. I'm terrified.
The disbelievers say, why hasn't the Quran been revealed to this Prophet in one go? Allah tells us, it wasn't like this. Why? كذلك نثبت به فؤادك ورتلناه ترتيلا. So that He may strengthen the heart of the Prophet ﷺ. He has revealed it in stages to him, gradually in stages. Allah tells us, إِنَّا سَنُلْقِي عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. He intends to reveal something, a heavy speech. Allah tells us about the Quran. If this Quran was revealed in a mountain,
Who made Jews prophets?
what would happen to the mountain? لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. It is so heavy speech. So Allah made it easy to the Prophet and to us to reveal in stages. So fact that we have learned that the Quran was revealed gradually over a period of 23 years. From the time that he became a prophet as appointed by Allah, 23 years of his life, the Quran came in stages. So the prophet used to, the moment the Quran is to come to him, he used to make haste. What does the Quran say about the prophet? It says, لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه. Do not make haste with your tongue with this Quran. It is up to Allah to make its recitation, to recite it, to collect it, to transmit it. Then when He makes it, and explains it, then you follow the recital. He says, Inna alayna jama'ahu wa Qur'an. Allah is the one who will tell you what the Quran is, tell you how to recite it. Because all of this came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.